friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to share my yearly bullet journal setup with you. So let's get started. The yearly setup is always one of my favorite spreads to create. It's a chance to reflect, plan ahead, and of course, get a little creative. With us being already halfway into 2025, I thought it would be a good chance to finally design my yearly for y'all. I started with the cover page, and for 2025 I wanted to do something a little playful and warm, so I drew 4 little teapots, each one holding a number of the year. I gave each teapot its own personality almost, with one being tall and elegant and another fat and round. It felt like a sweet way to welcome the new year with a sense of comfort and charm. Now that the welcome mat is down, let's step into the rest of the setup. What you're going to need is a cutting mat, a ruler for straight edge, and an exacto knife. If you don't have an exacto knife, regular scissors should be fine. You just be cutting instead of slicing like how I'm about to do. So I placed the cutting mat behind the single page, use the ruler to line up along the line I need to cut, and firmly slide the knife across the ruler to essentially create a smooth and straight cut across the page. Once the main sides are cut, I take out a tiny pair of scissors to cut the remaining that's attached to the binding. I try to cut as close to the center as possible without ruining the binding of the book. After I'm done, I should get my first flappy Dutch door page. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing to the next one. Now the paper is 160 GSM, which means it is thick, so you'll really need to put some weight behind it And don't be afraid to push too hard because that's what the cutting mat is for. Just a quick side note, if you see stringed loops like this, do not cut them off. It's a part of the binding of the journal, and if it does get cut, then it runs the risk of pages not staying in the journal and it may fall out. So I'm just going to be a bit careful and try to cut around it as much as I can. In the end, I got me some cute butterfly wings. With my Dutch doors cut out, I'm now going to start on my background wall. I wanted this wall to feel lived in. Like if I could design a little reading corner in my mind, this would be it. So we're talking bookshelves stuffed with old novels, picture frames that tell stories, and maybe even a vase of delicate flowers in the corner. So just a side note about me, what I do instead of setting a New Year's resolution for myself that I know I'll never follow through after a month in, is that I always choose a theme for the year instead. It came from a YouTube video I watched that really changed the way I make goals for myself, and I'll link it in the description below. Deciding on a theme is something that more helps guide my decisions without really feeling like a rigid goal. So last year, for example, my theme was discipline, which meant I focused on building routines, sticking to commitments, and breaking some old habits. Now, it didn't mean I didn't break a routine here and there, but it more so helped shape my decisions when it mattered. Like, if it ever came down to a choice between slacking off and doing nothing, or getting this quick thing done to help keep with my healthy habit, my theme of discipline would help with that decision for me. So this year, my theme is trying new things, and I'm really excited about it. It's not about big scary changes, but more about opening myself up to small surprises. Like the other day, I went out for ice cream, and instead of getting my usual flavor of cookies and cream, I tried this cinnamon flavor with oatmeal cookie chunks. And I know it sounds random, but it tasted like Christmas and it was actually pretty amazing. It was this tiny moment of joy that I wouldn't have had if I stayed in my comfort zone. And I really just want more of that for the rest of the year. More tiny adventures, more curiosity. setting up your own yearly layout, I'd love to hear what you've chosen, or if there's something new you're hoping to try this year, so drop a comment below. If you made it this far, thank you so much for spending time with me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want some more cozy journaling content. And you can follow me for those at Dilly Dune Journals on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Pinterest. So here's the finished layout. It's simple, but it already feels like home. That's it from me, guys. Until next time, happy journaling!